Hello my love, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see from the title of this video, today we're going to be talking about how to become the best version of yourself today. Okay, so if you're feeling a bit stuck, a bit unmotivated, a bit lost in life, this video is for you. So I'm going to be sharing some useful tips on how to become the best version of yourself today, and you can start today. And success is inevitable. Just never give up. Okay, there's like a phrase in the book from Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, where they say the winners never stop. That's why they win, because they never stop. And success is inevitable. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. First, what we need to do is we need to understand ourselves. We need to look in the mirror and figure out why we are the way we are, why we get triggered by certain things, why we're sabotaging ourselves. There is like deep underlying issues, some traumas maybe that we haven't resolved. So what I can suggest for you to do is, I don't know if you heard about shadow work, but I'm gonna insert some questions here that you can ask yourself. These are shadow work questions that help you deep dive inside of your subconscious mind, just to figure out what traumas are you holding, what negative thoughts are you holding, what triggers that are just stopping you from achieving your success, right? And the questions, you're gonna ask your questions, honestly, get a piece of paper, write down the answers to the questions. And then once you understand certain things, you're gonna be like, okay, that makes sense. That's why I'm acting the way I'm acting. It's not because these are valid feelings, it's because someone else told me this. Like, for example, I don't know about you, but in my country, like especially where I'm from, a lot of times when I was younger, I remember family member, they used to always say, oh yeah, money is evil. Like if you start making too much money, it's like you're gonna become evil. Like rich people just they're not good people. I know things like this. And I always, from my childhood, for some reason, I had like this kind of like negative relationship with money. And I was like, now looking back, when I started doing the shadow work questions, I'm like, wait a second, this is bullshit. Like, this is not true. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? No, money, some people might think that money is evil and all of this, but no, money gives you freedom. If I'm feeling upset and depressed where I am now, I can just book a flight, go somewhere tropical with my friends, enjoy my life, not be stuck in a job that I hate because I have money. It's like money gives you freedom if you use it for the right reasons. And if you become the biggest most horrible hated person on the planet because you're super rich and you do stupid things, that's on you. You're just a bad person. But if you're a good person that just want to enjoy life to the fullest, there's nothing wrong with that. So, you know, just questions like this, ask yourself those questions. Follow the shadow work questions, ask yourself those questions. Understand yourself, because a lot of times what happens is like people get so occupied with relationships, with like work, going out, getting drunk, they don't have time to look in the mirror. This is the most crucial thing you have to do. You have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what the frick is wrong with me? Like, why am I the way I am? Why I haven't achieved my goals yet? And that's so important, looking in the mirror and just facing yourself, facing your subconscious mind, and figuring out why you have been sabotaging yourself for so long. So that's step number one. Do this. Pause the video if you have to answer the questions. After that, let's move to step number two. What we're going to do is we need to have a clear vision on what our dream life looks like. Because, you know, a lot of times I did this experiment with my family and friends. Like recently, I asked them the question, what makes you happy? It's such a simple question. No one was able to answer this question. No one. If someone asked me, because I've been working so much into becoming the best version of myself, reading all the books, yada yada yada, I have been asking myself that question. But I remember, because my therapist a few months ago, when I was going through a horrible breakup, she was like, you know, really helped me a lot. And she in one of our sessions, she was like, Pam, what makes you happy? I was like, because I've been so preoccupied with pleasing someone, making their life easier and better, and just like looking after them, giving my own, giving my soul, giving my love, my body, everything to this person, that I was like, I didn't know what made me happy, because I was too preoccupied trying to make them happy, right? So when she asked me that question, I was like, this is, you're good, what you're doing, you're good, right? Then I was like, okay, let me just start asking people around me, because I think this is such an important question. It's such a simple question, but it's so important for you to know what you want and what makes you happy. So ask yourself that, what makes you happy? Some people are like love. What is love for you? Is it like getting a dog? Dog can give you loads of love, all his love. Is it like finding the right partner that it's gonna be loving, being a loving relationship? Is it spending time with your friends where you can get that love? What love do you want? Or you want happiness? What happiness is it? Do you like to dance? Do you like to draw? Do you like to make videos? What is it? Figure that out for yourself. Don't get anybody else involved in your answers, right? Because what happened is, like, I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, what makes you happy? She was like, well, she was thinking for ages. She was like, well, you know, I just love when my daughter is happy. I was like, Mom, no, what makes you happy? You're by yourself. Imagine there's no one else on the planet. It's just you, and you got given that question. Think about that. Okay, she still hasn't answered my question, okay, which is quite interesting. It's a bit sad, but I'm trying to work with her, okay. But anyways, ask yourself that question, figure out what makes you happy, and write down what your perfect day in the life of the best version of yourself is gonna look like, and write it in a present tense, like it's happening right now. For example, I'll give you an example, like I'll wake up nice and early at like 7 a.m. I make my bed, I have a cup of coffee, the best coffee. Then after that I go to Pilates with my friends. I go back home, I take a shower in my beautiful bathroom that looks like this. There's marble everywhere. Whatever, just be specific and give as much details as possible, because at the end of the day, how is the universe gonna deliver when it doesn't know what to deliver? Or how are you gonna be striving to be successful or to achieve your goals when you don't know what your goals are? It's so simple. Write down in present tense what your day to day looks like as that best version of yourself. What car do you drive? You go to Pilates, okay, what car are you gonna drive? What does your house look like? What does your apartment look like? If you want an apartment, where do you live? Who is with you? What does your friendships look like? What does your partner look like? What is your relationship with your family? As many details as possible. Be specific. Be specific. Once you're specific and once you write in the present tense, like you're grateful for having this, the universe knows what to deliver. This is like a master class in manifestation. I believe in manifestation, like stand by it, believe in it. I'm gonna make another video on manifestation because I have a lot of crazy stories that happened to me. Girl, yeah, you'll see. Anyways, after that, what I heard like a few days ago on TikTok, and I was like, whoa, that just hit the spot, right? This guy was like, you can't expect $1 million lifestyle from minimum wage habits. I repeat again, you can't expect $1 million lifestyle from a minimum wage habits. I'm gonna put it here so you have it, save it, screenshot it if you have to. This is so powerful. The habits that you have, every little thing that you do every day is only gonna, it's inevitable that if you change your daily habits, it's inevitable that you're gonna become the best version of yourself. If you wanna be better, do better. The reason that you're not there yet is yourself. You have no one else to blame. You can only blame yourself. So let's just get a bit, you know, straight to the point. So I don't know if you read the book, it's called Atomic Habits. I'm gonna insert it here as well. One of my favorite books. It's so good. I've read it maybe like 3 times now. But in the book Atomic Habits, that's what they talk about. It's like, it's inevitable. You need to make your habits as accessible and as easy as possible. For example, let's say you wanna have the best body, you know, you want to have your dream body, you want to be nice and toned. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna make your habit as accessible as possible. Sign up for that membership, gym membership, pay for it now. Stop the video and pay for it now, right? Then before you go to bed, get your gym clothes ready, put them on the chair, or just put them on your desk, wherever it is. put them somewhere visible. So when you wake up, you just have to put them on. There's no other option. Even in that book Atomic Habits, they were just sharing this example of like someone that was very overweight, and they've been wanting to like lose that weight for ages. And the trick that they did was like they signed up for a gym membership, and they just put on their gym clothes, they drove to the gym, they stayed there for 5 minutes, and they left. They were doing that for weeks, right? Because they just had to get into the habit of going there, of going to the gym. Even though they didn't do anything, they were just getting into the habit of going to the gym, right? And then eventually, after like 2-3 weeks, they were like, okay, I mean, I'm at the gym now, might as well just go on the treadmill for a bit. And then progressively they started increasing their workout, doing more and more and more, and they're like, okay, so now I'm the athletic person that goes to the gym. This is part of my routine, this is the part of who I am. So being the best version of yourself, looking the best way possible, or having the best job or the best career, that entails you getting your shit together and doing those things every single day. Do you think the successful content creators, do you think they just lay in bed and just post one video and it's like, oh, sunshine, rainbows and butterflies? No. Like a lot of those successful creators, what they did, they'll post daily, 10-15 videos every day. Think of different like concepts of videos they can make, editing, posting for no one to see, for 200 views, stuck on 200 views. One thing, the difference between them and other people that don't succeed, they did not give up. They've done that for years until something just clicked. And they're like, okay, now is your time to shine, because you did not stop, the universe will deliver. It's inevitable, inevitable, inevitable. So as I mentioned in the video, look in the mirror, ask yourself the shadow work questions, figure out what is sabotaging you. Second, just create a dream life. What the best version of yourself looks like. What does her life look like? What do you do on a day-to-day? Be clear with your vision on what you want. Be clear. That way the universe can deliver, because now it doesn't know what to deliver. Be clear. And just your daily habits are gonna project into who you are. If you want to be the best version of yourself, wake up nice and early, work out. That helps with anything. Be careful what you put in your body. Eat nice, good and nutritious food. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Someone might take all of my jewelry, like burn down my house. If I have the knowledge, I can make it all back. You know, knowledge is powerful. Keep reading books, keep educating yourself. Never stop, never settle. Never stop and never settle. Stay woke. I love you always, and I will see you in the next video. All the loves.